Savannah. I'm coming home, Savannah. Never keep it known, Savannah. And there we go. There we go. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. What song are we playing? Ooh, Elysium. Ooh, this song is really good. I actually really like this song. This song is pretty nice. Couple things I gotta do before we get totally rocking and rolling here, but that's all right as always. Hamburger. Hello, something. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I've got actually you'll be probably joining over on Twitch here in a minute. I'm not gonna lie, cause I've got subs to gift out today. I've got seven gifted subs to give out today. So this month's gonna be exciting. Salty. You can't be salty. You can't be salty. How do I do that again? I don't remember how I did that. Hold on. Oh, I just don't have a... Do I not have a... Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. There we go. Salty. The banner contest officially started, and it's only me and one other contestant. I was like, surely I have this in the bag, right? No. Don't even. It's you and one person. And I'm just going to take a wild guess that you probably didn't win or something. Something ridiculous. That's insane. What? Brother. That's like going to an art contest and then like most of the people there already know like 3 of the contestants, and then the other person like has some nice looking art, but it's just like nobody knows who this person is. That's criminal. I'm sorry. That is ridiculous. Hold on. $70 to 29%. Hi, Cha-Cha. You wouldn't happen to have a picture of this art that is obviously probably worse than yours, do you? You wouldn't happen to have some way to show us what it looks like? Oh, you know what's crazy cringe? I don't have any music actually playing. I have music playing, but it's not technically playing for you guys. Ah, there it goes. So there's just been, you know, it's a good thing that we're already talking because there's just been silence. It's just been silence. Disgusting. Okay, yeah, go ahead. I wouldn't be mad if theirs was some masterpiece, but it has like no shading. One character who isn't even the main character. It looks very basic. The logo's obscured. A headache? Why? Are you not drinking water? Are you drinking too much coffee? That's it. No more coffee for you. No more coffee for Cha-Cha. Is it because of all the instruments, all the music and whatever? Freshman at band camp. Yes, I've been drinking water. Totally don't have a Dr. Pepper right next to me. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Adam, hello. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Hope the day's treating you well. All right, let's see this. Let's see this absolute disgust. I didn't even want one. My brother got it for me. Oh, well then your brother's a sweetheart. We love people. We love family that looks out for our deep desire to I don't know, taste Dr. Pepper. Adam, I'm glad you're doing well. That is awesome. You know, okay, I can, you know what? I don't think theirs is better, but I can see the appeal. I can see the appeal. It is a lot less, it's a lot less, fantasy. You know, obviously, like, they have the dragon and whatever, but it's, like, definitely not as fantasy and, fun looking. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure they don't care. I am almost certain they do not care. Yeah. A lot but like who is the like friend or whatever that is holding the contest? Like how old are they? Cuz that'll give some more context. Because, like, there could just be, like, a bunch of little things. Yeah. See, like, people, you know, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, you're really still in the, like, status quo phase of life where you want everything to look cool. And you guys are a totally different generation. Like, my generation would love yours, would love your art, like your entry way more because of the colors and the nature of it and the fantasy. It's very pretty. But yes, it does sound like it's heavily biased. Also, who's this blonde chick in the corner? What's with the random blonde chick in the corner? And what's with this like butterfly? What is that about? What is going on? I don't even understand what their art. I don't even understand what their entry is. I'm lucky 6 of them even voted for me. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, don't take it personally. I mean, obviously they're holding a biased. They're holding a poll in a biased section. So. Oh, ignore the top. Okay, blonde chick is your stuff. Oh. So their entry is just this like bottom. Okay. Are we gonna eventually see who this blonde chick is? Very cool though. Very cool. And I'm sad that you're losing. Well, that's cool. That's very cool. It's a reference image for something that I'm doing. Nice. Well, very cool. Yeah, I'm sorry you're stuck in this like biased poll, but I like yours more, and not because I know you a little bit more. I mean, like, I don't know this person at all. I do like yours a bit more. You know, I like the fantasy of dragons in a field. You know, it's very pretty. It's very colorful. It's very cutesy. This other one just looks very, I don't know. I can see the appeal, but I don't like it, you know, but anyways. Okay, so I've got a handful of subs I've got to gift out before we get into it. We have the last 2 challenges that we did. We've got 4 and 7. I mean, 4 and 3. Jesus. So we have 7 to gift out. So I'm gonna send. Let me see what you're sending me real quick. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. Okay. Yeah. Let me see what we've got going on here. Let me see if this is. Bam. I don't even know if I have 7 of you in Discord that regularly come in. Hang on. Her art is pretty. Yeah, very pretty. I like it. Who's the blonde chick? Because there's just a random human in a dragon banner. No, literally, that's what... That's why I was like, who the heck is this random blonde chick in this photo? Okay, I'm gonna send who there were several of you actually that I was going to send directly. So let me see here. I guess I'll just do them all one at a time. Bam, bam, bam. Woo! Anyways. Several means 7. What is that a reference to? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. The beautiful catastrophic season of Survivor 46. Survivor 46. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna gift these out all individually, and then once I'm done with that, then I will get into the rules of our new challenge. I also want to mention a couple of things real quick while we're all here. That I'm gonna put this into the chat here. Hang on. If I can remember my own commands, that'd be great. So in here, hold on, it's gonna slide _1. Welcome to the stream. I didn't clear that before I did the command. Anyways, let me pause that again. But oh, that's okay. That one's supposed to be out right now. We're doing the region elements, and then we're gonna do the vegan only, and then so we have this week's challenge, next week's challenge, and then after that, so starting about mid-August or so. Ooh, you know what? I'm not gonna be streaming in the middle of August. I think I would rather save these subs for you guys for September, because in the middle of August I'm taking like an entire week off because I am taking vacation off of work to go see my kids, and I may not even be here at home. And if I'm going to gift out subs, I want it to be available for the entire month, and I want to actually be here. So I am not going to do sub gifting today. And I'm glad I remember that before I started doing that, because that could have been a whole thing, and I don't want to do that. So hold on, I'm missing something here. In episode 1, Jelinski's a terrible name, by the way, was sent on a mission, got mad because it said he'd have several hours and it didn't mean 7 exactly. Several doesn't mean 7 anyways. And he forfeited and broke the hourglass, sacrificing the materials. My grandma made me wipe off the counter and then go halfway down the stairs. Oh, this is Cha-Cha. And she made me come back and do it again. My legs already hurt enough, bruh. Your grandma's a psychopath. Oh my gosh. She just loves her kitchen clean, which is annoying, but I get it. Hey, I love having a clean kitchen. Hades 2? I've never even heard of that. You still haven't found your Switch charger? That sucks. I'm sorry. Hades 2, you're not very good at it, but it's still fun. That's good. Essentially, for the rest of that season, it became a joke that several means 7. Episode 7 was called Episode Several. That's hilarious. Nice. Very good. I wouldn't... Yeah, well, yeah, I don't like doing that either. Unfortunately, that's my entire job, but I wouldn't want to do that either. So, I feel ya. Okay, well, hey, so, yeah, so we're not going to do subs this month. We'll just keep tracking them throughout the next couple of challenges that we do. And then, yeah, she doesn't get paid for it. Yeah, because in the middle of this month, I think it's like, yeah, it's basic. It's kind of the middle of the month. I'm taking a week off of work to go see my kids, and I may not even be home. I may be completely like out of town. So at least for a few days. So I won't be here to stream, and I don't feel like I don't want to gift out subs for a month that's only going to be good for about 2 weeks. So so we'll wait until September, so that'll be good. And then because I'd love to see some of you guys over on YouTube go over to Twitch, because I do have all of those point redemptions, and those are a lot of fun to use. But I don't ever use them, obviously, because I'm usually streaming. I'm usually like playing the game or you know, talking or doing whatever. But I like the, I don't know, something about it is more fun for me, and it's I think it'd be a lot more fun for a lot of you folks that are on YouTube or end up being on YouTube. But yeah, I like, my favorite part is like having the redemption points. And I've been in a few different streams where, like, you know, and this isn't like a negative, like, I'm not speaking negatively about other streamers, but I've been in other streams where they have like redemptions, but they're not like, I don't know, they're not like, I don't want to say they're not entertaining. They're just not, it's nice to have points that you can use anytime. That I don't even know how to explain it. I want to explain it, and I have no idea how to explain it. Anyways, because a lot of them are very like like very specific in use. Like they're made specifically for things like reminding you to drink water, which is like fine, whatever. Or you know, just doing different tasks or something, like saying like different real life, like IRL tasks. And it's like, I don't know, those are just, they're just not as to me. Maybe other people like doing it, and maybe that streamer likes doing it, but like, to me, I don't find that as entertaining or as fun, or, you know, and sometimes it could be really annoying. Like, I just sat here for the last 10 minutes and was just chugging water, I'm gonna drown myself, things like that, you know. So that's why I wanted to put a little twist on how I do my redemption points. And for those of you at any point watching this that don't know anything about my Twitch points, a lot of my Twitch points are, yeah, clean your room, full no, absolutely, absolutely. Things like that are crazy. Cooper, hello, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It is nice to see you again. Yeah, so just things like that, you know, that just don't make any sense. I mean, why would I have a clean your room redemption or a drink water redemption when I do, you know, when the point of my stream is not to clean my room? Like, that's not what I'm doing here, you know, so I'm not going to make one like that. And a lot of the other people who I've seen have redemptions like that, they don't do that either, you know, like they're doing something completely, it's just like, you know, whatever. So anyways, so all of this to say, that I really enjoy the way that I've done my redemptions. For those of you that don't know about my redemptions, I've actually got a handful, and they're I see them as a lot of fun over on Twitch, and I've got a handful that I like using, or I like seeing when they get used. I've got a Howl one. I'll use it real quick just to kind of show you guys. Heyo. So like, this one's fun. You know, this one you can use literally whenever, obviously. There's a few. There's one that you can only use once every stream. There's also one that you can only use once per stream, so I'm not going to use it. But there's also one that increases by 50 points every time you use it, and it is a little clip snippet from The Incredibles of Syndrome saying, "I am your biggest fan," and it is pretty good. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to increase it for the next person who would genuinely use it. I'm not going to be the biggest fan of myself. That's no. But there's a couple that I have, and I'm gonna pause the music here because I want to show you guys just a couple of the ones that I've put in here that I really like. But I have they're just like quotes from things that I have quoted a lot over the course of my time streaming, and eventually just had to turn them into redemptions. So I've got like this. If it Hold on, let me do that again. Luckily, I'm able to do this and I don't have to worry about points. But
wait a cotton picking second. Hold your horses here, and horses hold your breath. This might not be over.
So there's that. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work in the first place. That was pretty weird. Zelda player, I see that you came in here. Hello. Sorry, I'm just now seeing that. I've got my queue paused up here, so YouTube introductions I am not able to see, but I do see that you are here in the chat. So hello. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so there's the horses hold your breath quote, which I kind of have quoted several times and eventually just turned into a redemption because it's a lot of fun. This is a vocal stim of mine that I just love. If it works. Some of them.
The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen specially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Fat poison.
So that's supposed to play through the whole thing. For some reason, I think sometimes the redemptions, I don't know why, but the redemptions don't play and they like take a second or two to actually activate, which is kind of annoying. I don't know how to fix that, so I apologize if any people use the redemptions and then they don't get the full use of them. I try to catch it, you know, if I do see that happen, then I'll go on my end and use it again just to kind of show off the entire redemption so that they get their points worth, you know, things like that. So, let's see. This is another one that I quote all the time.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Those are fun. So anyway, so there's a handful of quotes that I've turned into redemptions that I just really like. You know, they're just kind of entertaining to me. So, all right, let me see. Let me catch up on what y'all are. Oh yeah. So Cha-Cha, we have the. I do have a touch grass redemption. I do like it though. It is pretty cool. It's got an audio from the game in it. So instead of it being just, you know, somebody rubbing up on some grass, I think it's I got a picture of a wolf rolling around in the grass, and it's got the audio for it is Link walking through the a part of a forest on the plateau here. So that's pretty cool. All right, let me catch back up here. Spent hours on my Obligift. Oh, goodness gracious. It made my leg hurt and it came out sucking some booty, apparently. But at least for the $30 I spent, I still have more fabric I could use for other things. 16th of color. How's the weave? The weave as well. The weave is doing okay, I suppose. I guess. I don't know. It's still kind of. It's apparently got dead ends, so I apparently need to cut it or trim it or something, and I don't feel like doing that. How the weather was. Oh my gosh. I don't think 12 people are gonna vote for my banner. Nobody else will vote for theirs. Ugh. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know, man. That does suck, and I'm sorry. That ain't even fair. But anyways, what wig glue did you use today? Only the best. Gorilla. All right, there's a couple other things I got to do real quick before we actually get into it. Let me, my hair, it don't move. Yeah. I'm gonna put the rules for this run in the chat, just so you guys can see it. It's actually, there's only 3 major rules for this run. This will be a lot more time consuming than anything else. So, oh, it didn't update. Oh, I closed it. That's why it's doing that. Okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm glad I didn't, because those rules are incorrect. Man, that's a bummer, dude. That's a huge bro. Okay. I guess I'm doing some editing. I guess I'm doing some fixing. I guess I'm doing some anything except what we're supposed to be doing. Because now I gotta fix this stuff. Hades 2 spoilers? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm not gonna play it. Okay, there's that. Okay. Man, that's annoying. La la la. It ain't way off. Uh-oh. I don't even remember what I had written here. Ay, ay, ay. That's annoying. Okay, now I've got to rewrite this thing and figure out what the heck I'm doing. Because... So, basically what happened is, between yesterday and today, I had forgotten my password to Lumia Stream, and so I reset my password, and I saved all this stuff on my old password, or my old password sign-in, and apparently resetting the app reset these little changes that I made, so that's super fun. That's super fun. Super annoying. And I gotta rewrite this thing. I don't even remember what I did. I know, no, literally, having technical difficulties again is crazy. Same as a fork found in a kitchen. All right, hold on, I gotta rewrite this. I'm sorry, I gotta focus for a second. Holla. Oh my gosh. Yes. That's not how you spell that word. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Liquid chicken? I'm sorry? Liquid chicken, because it's an egg. Liquid chicken is crazy. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I think I fixed it. Maybe. It should be okay now, but I don't know. I might be wrong. All right, let's see if this works now. Da-na-na. That you found 2 yolks in both eggs? What do you mean, like 4 yolks all together? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what you mean? You mean 4 total yolks? Huh. That is pretty bizarre. I'm not that surprised, though. Yeah, we were too distracted by you referring to eggs as liquid chickens. So. That was a little bit fresher on our minds. I would say more like, just, you know, unfertilized or something, you know? I don't know that I would call it a liquid chicken. I'm a little bit scared. Anyways. Now that my commands are fixed. So yeah, we currently only have 6 left, but, 4 of those challenges are going to take a while to get to, because what I'm gonna do is probably this is what I think I'd like to do. I would like to finish this challenge, or like, yeah, I want to do this challenge, do next week's challenge, and then what I'd like to do is go through and we'll stream Hyrule Champions, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Ocarina of Time all back to back. But at the end of each game and or throughout the gameplay, I'll write down some like rules that will apply to Breath of the Wild in regards to that game, and then see how that goes. So that's what I'd like to do. So after next week, it'll just be a whole we'll be doing anything but Breath of the Wild for a while. Which is wild. I haven't done anything like that since I started streaming, so that'll be pretty interesting. Anyways, so now that that's done, let me go ahead and give you guys the rules real quick. Heyo, there's the rules. Okay, so there's only 3, and I'm gonna explain them a little bit, because they're kind of, well, I'll just explain them. Don't excuse anything I say. I'm simply feral, you know, for things like Waldo. This guy. So as always, rule number 1 is always all divine beasts and the finale must be completed. Number 2, only the weapons with elements aligning with each of the divine beast regions can be used. This means that in Eldin, we are only allowed to use fire weapons. This means that in Tabantha, we are only allowed to use ice weapons. In Gerudo, we can only use shock weapons. And since shock and ice attacks are used in Tabantha by enemies and the divine beast, then we are allowed to use ice and shock in the Zora's Domain region, which is Lanayru. So we are going to be doing that. And then the last rule, outside of regional areas that have elements specific to them, we can use basic weaponry. So we can use anything like regular arrows, we can use regular weapons, but we cannot use any elements outside of the different regions. Also, I just lost my... Hello? Hello? These buds fall out so easily, it's insane. Like, the fact that these fall off so easily and then just disappear into the ether, it's kind of annoying. I have these, like, the buds on the ends of these fall off. So at the end of every stream, I've been literally taking them off and then setting them aside, because if I don't, then at some point, what I do is I'll, like, drape them over the back side of the screen of my mic here, and then I set it aside, and they will eventually fall off, and it drives me nuts. Anyway, so I almost said this morning. So today is actually going to be really short. We'll probably be streaming for like another hour, maybe. Basically, all we're going to do today is just go through the plateau, and that's pretty much it. So it is going to be kind of short today. But yeah, we're just getting through the plateau so that we can actually continue, actually start on the challenge and everything tomorrow. A lot of the time that I am going to be spending after stream today is literally going through and creating an entire object map. Like, I'm going to use the online object map and then kind of figure out where the heck I need to go to get all the things that I need. Since there are not a bunch of... Jennifer, hello. Very cool. Very, very cool. Jennifer, I hope you're doing well. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, so we'll have a short stream today. Get through the plateau, get all done with all of that, and then but yeah, tomorrow I'll have the object map pulled up for all the things that we need. Since we don't have any elemental shields, what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we are going to we're gonna go. I'm gonna object map search radiant shields, because I really want to, because if you guys know me at all, you know that I love shield surfing. It's so much fun. So throughout, and I know that going through Gerudo, there's a ton, but we pass by a ton of them. So we're gonna pass by a bunch of those and get a whole bunch of different I said cooler, so it is. Oh my god. Less cool because you didn't capitalize the W. You didn't? You gave an extra O and didn't capitalize your W? Dang. That's wild. Jennifer, we are playing on the Switch 2. And no, actually, normally I only stream this game. I only stream Breath of the Wild. But, oh, that's true. You did capitalize the Y. Yeah, see? So it is kind of cooler. You guys are gonna, you guys are gonna have to fight about it, I guess. But yeah, and then, but I was actually just talking about it a little bit ago. So we actually have, we're playing this game. This is like the only game that we play, but this week we're doing a challenge. Next week we're doing a challenge, and then for several weeks or so after that, we'll be playing 4 different Zelda games entirely. So we can gather information about the different games and apply them to this game for additional challenges. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get into it here. We are all done here, so we don't need this. You're too slow. All right, let me go ahead and crank up the audio for the game up to 5 million. There we go. Yep. All right. Everybody prepare your ears. You're about to lose all ability to hear. Obviously, this is a joke. Oh, wait. Hold on. Actually, yeah, we'll start that. I've also got to reset these other counters, so... but everybody just remember, we have 7 subs that we've got to gift out, okay? Everybody remember that? Everybody got that understood so far? That's where we're down. That's where we're at right now, okay? We got 7.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
I already forgot. Dang it.
Wake up, Link.
And to help us get through the plateau a little bit quicker here, we are going to clip out of the Shrine of Resurrection and we're going to move ourselves right along. I do not have any rules about armor, and I do not have any rules about anything like food that I can't eat or that I can eat or anything like that, so we're not gonna do any of that. And we're not gonna handle any of that nonsense. If I'm able to get myself to a point where I can buy armor or cook food so that I don't die and I can survive the elements, great. If I can't, oh no. Oh, come on. Let me get up here. Heyo! Look at that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good! Hold on, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna crouch down here. But, dude, first try is crazy. That's nuts. That is nuts. Like I said, Jennifer, this is the only game that I play. I only ever play Breath of the Wild, except for here in a few weeks I'll be playing a couple of other Zelda games. I'll take all of these. And I will take these as well. Thank you very much. And then I will also take your meat here, brother. I do not wear a wig. Oh my goodness. All right, come here. Nope. Ooh. There we go. Excuse me. Dang, not me lighting him on fire. Worth a shot. Definitely not. Okay. What can we grab? Oh, let's come over here and we'll grab this axe. We can get this rusted short sword here. Oh, you know what? Have you guys played any new games other than Hades 2 recently? I actually just started playing a game with my girlfriend earlier today, and you guys have probably all heard of it, but I started playing Diablo 5 5, I think is what it is. It's Diablo IV. I'm pretty sure that's 5. And it's got a lot of really cool features, but it has one of the features that has in it is that it gives you the ability to have like a basic attack with your weapons, and then once you are able to level up for the first time and like gain a new skill, it gets rid of that ability to do your basic attack anymore. But it doesn't tell you that, and I didn't know that, and it was kind of annoying. And I was like, why can I not do my basic attack anymore? I spent probably 20 minutes in the menus trying to figure out why I couldn't do a basic attack anymore, and it took a Google search for me to figure out
Head for the point marked on the
that's
map
what it
on a
was.
sheet of slate.
That it was because it gets rid of that. No, I don't think still playing Minecraft counts, but hey, if you've built something new, that's we can count that as playing something new. But yeah, I just started playing oh, it is 4, okay. Yeah, so we've been playing that together, or we just started playing that together. We were gonna play it some last night, but instead of playing that last night, it took like an hour and a half almost to download, and it was like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, you know, let's just not do that. That just sounds like a big old waste of time. I could consider Roblox to count, sort of, if you come up with if you've started playing a new Roblox game. I could see that being a thing. For sure. All right, let's get ourselves some ancient parts here so that we can have the ability to sell some stuff. And we are able to actually afford an existence here in a little bit. Cat's all up in my business right now. Dude, I want a cat so bad, man. I miss my cat. I miss both my cats. I've got to get a pet. But I think I am seriously, like, I'm seriously heavily considering, like, moving into a studio. Because, like, I just don't need the space. You know, I don't need a living room. I don't need, because I don't ever use it. I don't, you know, like, the only space outside of my bedroom that I use is my kitchen. And, you know, in the laundry area, I suppose, but... Get out of here, you nerd. Yeah, sure, here, I'll throw this at you. Get out of here, you nerd. But yeah, I think that's something I definitely want to do, is, like, get myself into a smaller space. Because, like, my roommates are still gone, you know? And, being able to do things like
Silver, my cat tried to make an escape attempt earlier. The cat who is terrified of everyone.
Well, W-Cat, I think, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, hold on. Hold on now. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. I've now been... Excuse you. Rude.
I was opening the door to leave and he looked like he was about to try and jump down and out of the door into the hallway, and I was like, bro, are you really going to attempt this? He actually... DID, he ended up with both his front paws in the hallway, and I'm like, nope, no more, get your goofy R.
Get your goofy R. Oh, hold on. We gotta approach these guys from the side here. Nice. We'll take all of these. Thank you very much. I will take an extra bow just in case. I'm not going to grab the other one because I don't ever use it, but we will take the extra one just in case. We'll grab these arrows here. Fantastic. And then... that should be all of those. And then we'll get the tower here in a second. Nice. Let me have this and... Yep, give me the sword, give me the shield. There we go. Just in case, obviously. Let's go ahead and wait for our stamina to recharge. Okay, we got 3 of them. What else we got? 4? 5? Is that all of them? I could have sworn I saw like 6 or 7. Alright, and then I want to grab this camp real quick before we get too excited. I know that it's just exciting all the time, but before we get too excited, let's go ahead and grab this. Get out of here. He literally runs and hides whenever anyone shows up. I don't know why he wants to be out in the hallway. You know how all of our neighbors exit their apartments. You do that again, you're fired. What? I didn't do anything. I didn't do a single thing. I have no idea what you're even talking about. I feel like you're just upset for nothing. Man, that was pretty good. That was pretty freaking good. Yeah, go ahead. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh no, not my club. Not my club breaking. Whatever will I do? Alright. Yeah, but we'll be able to collect a few ice arrows and fire arrows here on the plateau, which is good. So that'll give us kind of a starting point, but there are no elemental weapons here. So at least for the start of the run, when we get off the plateau, we'll only be able to do fire stuff and or arrow stuff. And then, like, obviously, like, regular attacks for, you know, regular enemies outside of those regions, like I said. So we'll be able to do all of that good stuff. Cha-Cha, it is, it's regional elements, or just region elements, or however you want to say it. But it is a regional element thing. So, we're only doing, so we can use basic weapons outside of all the different regions, but instead of using, like, ice against fire enemies and fire against ice enemies and blah, 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 we can only use fire against fire, ice against ice, and then we get to use shock in Gerudo and then shock and ice in Lanayru, since both of those are attacks that we have to endure during that time. Mango, it is okay to be late. I am just glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. Let's see if we can clip in here. I know I don't have to do this because I could just go and get the tower, but let's see if we can. Let's see if I can still do this. I should be able to. Hang on. No, hang on. Ha ha ha! Nice. Nice. I still got it, guys. Chat, I can still do it. I still got it. I love it. Sploosh. Kaboom! Anyways. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about my cats. Yeah, I miss my cats. I think when I move, I'll probably get myself a cat. Whoa, dude, calm down. Because but I definitely think I want to go, like, I want to see if I can get like a baby Maine Coon, or at least one that's, you know, somewhat developed. Not developed, somewhat new to the world. I want a Maine Coon, is basically what I'm saying. but I want him to not be like full grown yet, obviously, because I don't want to go from, you know, feeding just me to feeding me and like an entire tiger. You know, I don't know if you guys know anything about Maine Coons, but oh my goodness, they are huge. Like, they grow, they can be the size of a full-grown house cat in like less than their first year of life. It's pretty nuts. But they have no concept of it. Mango, please. Yeah, I'd love to have a cat if you have a Maine Coon. They're so big that you actually misspelled the word huge. If that's any sign of how big Maine Coons can be, that's how big it is. All right, on our way over to the bomb shrine, we'll stop by and get the we'll stop by and get the tower, because I want to be able to teleport. We're not actually speed running, so we can actually grab the tower and have some ability to travel properly. You already treat them horribly. Yeah, I miss having a cat. Especially since, like, I don't have my kids around anymore, you know? It'd be nice to just have some other being, you know? Like, it'd be cool if I had a cat even now, you know, when I don't have my roommates around. Because right now I'm just a loner, you know? If I'm not at work, then I'm just home alone and it's super quiet.
That's J.V. Minus 1,976. Welcome to the stream.
JV, hello, welcome in. It's nice to see you again. You got censored. What did you say? Why are you out here trying to say things you shouldn't be saying? You bad boy. Why are you guys getting canceled? Not canceled, censored. I was explaining about my 4 Maine Coons. Well, I guess Twitch didn't want to hear about it. However you were saying it. My neighbor was in fact here. I'm glad I didn't check the chickens yet. They're polydactyl.
Oh, it's not even that I'm saying Bagashit, it's that I'm saying a Kesha song.
A Kesha song? Polydactyl. Is that what that means? That they have really big paws? I have no idea what polydactyl means.
Mint Mango, are you that one lady on Kesha Song app that has 500 cats, including one named Bagashit?
Most of us hate our neighbors, so I hear ya. Doesn't polydactyl mean they have thumbs? Does it? I don't know. Mango, we need answers. We need answers bad, apparently. I am impartial to my neighbors. I don't like any of my neighbors. Although my downstairs neighbor, I guess I can't complain too much. I don't know anything about him. Oh, it means they have extra toes. No. Come here. Come here. Yeah, go ahead. Clear those trees. Get out of here. The downstairs husband guy isn't abusive? That's terrible. If he's screaming all the time, then he might be. All my cats' names are mostly after food. Is that because you plan on eating them one day? You know, you get tired of them and you're just like, all right, well, it's time to cook you up. All right, chicken fried steak, are you ready to see what we're having for dinner? Well, you might not like it, but we're having you for dinner. Something like that, you know? I want to come over here. I want to get a little bit more boar meat. Only the ones my dad's brought home are named after dictators. You have dictator cats? That is horrendous. How did I miss that shot, too, by the way? There we go. While itching his armpit? How does a dog do that? Okay, you're out. Get out of here. Nah, you can't see me. You don't know anything about anything. By kicking themselves? What in the world are you talking about? Ah, jeez. Get out of here, you nerd. Come on now. Come on. I took a video of him, not sure where to put it. You can put it right on the other side of the old left head. Left hair? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know where to put it? In your photo gallery, of course, duh. Get out of here. Captain Kittler, Brown Tabby. Adolf Stalin Mussolini, the negative 23rd of his name. What does that mean? What? Calico, Lady Voldemeow, Calico, and Chairman Meow, Black Cat. What in the world? What kind of chaos has been strewn about your house with the cats? That just seems so unnecessary. Oh, yeah. Pets is fine, yeah. Of course. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy real quick. The gems from him will be helpful. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Hold on. Okay. Uh-huh. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-huh. There we go. Hold on. Oh, okay, now he's mad. Okay, well. Alright. Dang, dude, calm down. It's gonna be alright. There's no way he just swept me. He swept me right off my feet. Just like a good little Talus. Hello, Junk. Welcome. Thank you for the 6 months. Hello. My goodness. It's nice to see you again, Junk. I hope you're doing well. Hope your day is treating you properly. Do you mind? Do you mind? I actually don't know. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, that's heavily dependent on what subscription level they have on Amazon. Because if you have, if your family or you have a food stamp card, then it's $6 whole. I'm glad he's being cooked. Oh my goodness. There you go. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold on now. I should have gone to get bombs first, but I don't think I'm gonna be over here for any amount of reason beyond this, so like I just happen to be over here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hold on. You know, I would have killed him just fine too if he didn't get all pissed off and sweep me off my feet like a... Okay, 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 okay. Hold on, okay, okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Ah, yeah, see, you can't get me like that. Ah, you're trash. Ah. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. 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 Cha-Cha, don't remind the rest of us we have school, okay? I don't want to go to school either. Ah. Well, I appreciate you being over on Twitch then, something. Welcome to the good side.
Wait, how come it didn't show a pop-up when I subbed? Twitch hates me.
I don't know. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Ah! Wait, calm down. Wait, look, I just want your gems, okay? This isn't personal, it's just business. It's just business. It's just business. It's not personal, I promise. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. That's all I wanted. I just wanted the stones. Give me the stone! Right? Something like that? Anyways. 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The band camp time. Okay. What am I doing? I need to get on with this. I'm literally just dragging time because I wanted to get some extra gems for some moolah, but also I need to get moving. I got stuff to be doing. I don't need to be over here. I don't need to be over here. I need to go get the... I need to... Hold on. Oh, I need to get the fire arrows from over there. And then there's also this camp over here that I need to get the arrows from. Okay. 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 It's all very relative. Too many weirdos and libtards on Twitch. That's wild. That is wild. That is wild. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, wait, I'm over on Twitch. What does that say about me? Shy, I don't know what is wrong with your Twitch. You know? That is, pretty frustrating, though. All right, let's grab this tower real quick so we actually have the lay of the land over here. I lost something once. And here we go. Ready? The shield is terrible. Crash. Aw. Ready? Right here. It's gonna crash. Crash. See? See? Do I know my shields or do I know my shields? You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? All right, look at this. Look at this. Hello? Hello? Oh, there he goes. I love that I was just watching him fall over and over again, and then I approach the tower and he's laughing about it. That's hilarious. Okay. Less resolution and frame rate, looks retro and antique. I love it. Do you prefer this in 4K and 120 FPS? I don't think I would. I don't really care for it at that high of a frame rate. It really doesn't matter. You know, after 60 frames, it really doesn't make a difference that much. I play on the Switch too, and I get it at 60 frames, and that's I get consistently 60 frames, which is perfect. Like that's, but I can't handle the lower FPS. I can't do. You know, the lower FPS is way too, it's too choppy and it hurts my eyes. So it's hard for me to actually, like, focus. And then it just hurts. Well, whatever the reason, I don't know what I was about to just say. What am I doing? I started speaking. 11 to 12-year-olds playing instruments is certainly a unique sound. Oh my gosh. I remember when the band dictate. Oh, band. I totally read that as band dictator, not band director. Would ask the trombones to play our section alone, and it would just be fart noises plus one singular trombone actually playing the notes. I've seen this in 4K and 120 FPS and do not like it. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, after 60 frames, it really doesn't make a difference, and it's just not, you know. But the biggest reason, I literally, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret, a little story time while this cutscene plays out. So when I first started streaming this game, it was on the Switch 1, and it was 30 frames, broken up, pretty bad quality, but you know, I made it work. And then I started emulating this game on my PC at 120 frames, and it was really cool and really good, and it looked great, but I couldn't stream it because as soon as I started trying to record or stream, the frame rate would drop to like 15, and it was awful. So, on a whim, because as soon as I tried to play the Switch 1 version again, it hurt my head, and I was getting a headache, and I was like, oh my god. I went out and got myself a Switch 2, just like on a whim, because I couldn't handle it anymore. So, anyways, but yeah, again, after 60 frames, it doesn't really matter that much. Right, I forgot we still have to have this cutscene. Wow, talking to a paraglider. You guys see that? We're talking to a paraglider. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Cool. Thank you, Paraglider. I appreciate you. I have no idea. I don't know what Ocarina of Time is in. Probably lower, though. I did the first shrine before I did the tower, so he just wasn't there. He just decided he didn't want to show up no more. He was like, you already got the gist of it. I didn't need to do all that. Alright, let's get ourselves some fire arrows. Nice. Oh, this guy's gonna... Okay, there we go. Come on now. Come on now. Nice. I'll take that. And I'll take that. And I'll take that. Get out of here. Do you have any of the OG amiibos? Like what? Are there OG amiibos to have? I have no idea. I have, I don't have any amiibos, but I have amiibo cards. Yeah, I've got all the Zelda card emojis. I mean card amiibos emojis. Jesus Christ. All right, in here we get a nice little small bundle of fire arrows. So we'll go ahead and take those. Very nice. I'm sitting on my earbuds again because, you know, why don't I? Worst part of Hades is that the characters trash talk you if you die earlier than your last run. It's happened to both me and my mom. You barely even touched me at all that time. Yeah, see, I read that chat first, and I was like, who is talking about not touching you and what? What's going on? You didn't even touch me that time. She's trying her best, man. What is happening right now?
That's what she said.
Apparently, Jonk's been wanting to get Hades. Well, evidently, it's, I don't know, fun enough? I don't know anything about it. But, something was in here talking about it earlier. I don't know how much it costs. Pretty fun, though. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab some more ancient stuff. And then let's... Excuse you. Excuse you, sir. Do you mind? Can you wake up, please? Get out of here. Nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, and then we can get this other guy over here. The best amiibo rewards the Divine Beast Mask, Twilight Bow, and Epona. The Twilight Bow is pretty freaking sick, yeah. Yep, the Twilight Bow is pretty freaking nice. Epona is like my favorite go-to immediately. Like right after I get off the plateau. Oh. I lost my pot lid, but I broke the bomb shrine entrance. That was cool. Okay, can you actually just... There we go. Goodness me, oh my. So excessive. No reason at all. How would you recommend the strategizing of licking a hypothetical Waldo? You can't ask me questions like that. I don't know how to answer that. Those are not questions I know how to answer. Ooh, wait a minute. Get up on here. No. Hold on now. We're not doing that. Where does one start and end? I don't know. Probably the tip of his big toe to the top of his forehead. That's what I would assume anyways. That's my guess. Would you know how to lick a decayed guardian? No. True or false, all amiibos work on the Wii U Breath of the Wild, even the new ones? Oh, I don't know. That is not a question I would know how to answer. You said you have a Wii U though? You'd probably be able to answer that. I'm gonna assume that since they I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say they probably do, right? As long as it has some kind of entry with the game, then they do all work. Probably get violently ill. You'd probably get violently ill or injured or, I don't know, murdered if you try to lick anybody else as well.
At Beast Gohan Jace 1837, welcome to the stream.
Gohan, hello, welcome in. I don't know why I went for all those caveman noises. I would imagine you just... I'm sorry, what is that? You just... What? You stare into his eyes and then you lick and then you close your eyes and wince because it probably is disgusting? Gotta find some videos as a reference. Yeah, I don't think we need to do that, actually. I think we'd actually be okay. I don't think you need to do that, actually. All the new ones are just generic? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That does make sense. Oops. Best earbuds, in my opinion. The ones I'm using right now, except they're wired. They are from TikTok Shop, and they are QKZ AK3s. This is what the, I'll show you what it looks like real quick. This is what the label looks like. I bought these on TikTok, but they're wired. But they're IEMs, so they're in-ear monitors is what they call them. They're really good. I love them. They give me the ability to hear things that I normally would not be able to, even with like over-the-ear headphones. So, oh, there you go. Yeah, JLabs are great. JLabs are a great cheaper alternative for sure. Yeah, if you're looking for something cheap, JLabs are great. You know, if you want to pick up something at the store or whatever. If you're looking for something for gaming, IEMs are great, and wired are definitely a whole lot better than using wireless, because wireless, no matter what you use, is going to have some level of delay, way more than the immediate response of wired headphones, but totally up to you. Entirely up to you. KZ ZS10 Pros. Do you also get those on TikTok? Or where'd you get them? Yeah. If I'm gonna play games, I'm only using wired. I refuse to use the wireless headphones if I'm gonna play games. I need to be immersed, you know? I've got to be able to hear everything, and I don't like not being able to. Amazon, 50 bucks. Huh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Alright. I'm really dragging out today. I was like, oh, today's stream's gonna be short. It's probably still gonna be like shorter today for sure, but I was doing a little bit of dragging because I was I wanted to get those gems, so I had a little bit of ability to get some armor here in a little while. AliExpress, 25 bucks. Dang, all right, giving us the cheat codes. Get out of here, you nerd. Oh, actually, this is perfect. Nice. Got him in one hit. You're done. Yep, there we go. I'll grab this extra shield just in case. Ow. Rude. Take this extra bow. Grab this. Alright, and then I do want to grab the Korok that's up here. And we have meat. Oh yeah, we can get the warm doublet actually up here right now. So let's go ahead and do that too. Let's get this pot lid because we're gonna want to have a pot lid. We'll get some more stamella shrooms to prepare us for the road. Here we go. Okay. Did you go to college or any secondary thing? I didn't actually. Yeah, I actually. So right after high school, I went straight into working because actually before I got out of high school, I got my first job before I got out of high school, and so I've been working since I was 14, and yeah, no college. I just didn't have any desire to, you know. I don't have. I almost went to do sign language. Like I almost honestly, I actually passed up on taking a scholarship for sign language because I just didn't care. Like it's just not something. I don't know. Like I didn't want to pursue it, and it was mostly I was doing it because my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, yeah, you know, I could do that. But then I went to my teacher and I was like, hey, I'm not really that interested in this, actually. And he goes, you're going to pass up a scholarship for, you know, to like get into like whatever college. And I was like, yeah, I'm literally just doing it because of her. And I'm not that interested. Like I've enjoyed learning the language, but I have no desire to. I literally told my teacher, I was like, I have no desire to be in debt because of a language that I could learn online for free. And he goes, honestly. And like him and I were like signing this back and forth because he's deaf, but he was like, honestly, if I could go back, I would also do that. Except I really love teaching, so that's the only thing that would have kept me still going through college. So it was a pretty cool conversation I had with him, but I was like, yeah, I just don't really, you know, like it was cool enough, but. I abandoned my college progression. Yes! Yes! Run away from college. Get out of it. Run away. It's a scam. Or whatever. I don't know. Everybody has their own kind of opinion about it, though. A molecular biologist. Also, last out, welcome, welcome. I don't know how to sum up what we've done so far, but I will give you the quick rundown of what we're doing today. We're just getting through the plateau. It's episode 0, just like always. We're doing our regional element challenge, so everything that we're only allowed to use the elements for each of the regions. Inside of those regions and outside of those regions, we can only use basic weaponry. So that'll be super duper fun. If that's what you want to call it. I mean, we can call it fun, but you know. Let's go ahead and take some meat, some seafood, and some fry, and make ourselves a meat and seafood fry. Hey, a spicy meat and seafood fry. And then, oh wait, I actually don't even need to do that because we don't have the day-night cycle activated right now, so we're not even going to be able to go see him by the cabin. So we will just eat that when we get over there. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, come on. I absolutely jumped over that. That is rubbish. He just knocked me off the plateau. He just knocked me off the plateau. How rude. Listen here, bub. Get out of here. Actually, you know what I want to try? Hang on. Okay, well, that was terrible. But I'm curious. Okay, not here. Interesting. Okay. Never mind then. Best theoretical time I've been working on forever is finally coming out. That's cool. Nice. It's got, I'm assuming that means like it'll have clips of your stuff in it, right? The most lame ads ever. Yes, agreed. Yeah, Mango gets some of the weirdest ads ever. Wait, Cha-Cha! I didn't even see that you got to come over on Twitch. Hello! Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. Well, welcome in. Oh my gosh. I'm already doing community college this year. My scholarship cut dorming down to my original community cost. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I did about 3% of the run, which is amazing considering I could not do much at all due to my version. That's cool. Okay. But you get to be featured in it. I'm assuming that's what that means, right? So you get to, so even if it's just 3%, you get, I mean, you're a part of the best theoretical time though, right? Which is awesome. That's fantastic. So good for you. Also, that means it's cheaper. Great. Cheaper costs are awesome for all of us, because who the heck wants to be paying for all of this crazy stuff? Life's too expensive to be paying full price. So, very happy for you. That's great. Be freed from the cough, 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 ableism, cough, 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 we all saw earlier. Oh my gosh. Am I the only one who isn't a college student or older in your chat? I don't know. No, I don't think Shy is. I don't think Shy is I don't know. I can't believe I made that. All right. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Goodness me. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I don't start for another, like, 28 days. 28 days later. Dun 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 dun. Bloop. Sploosh. Twitch is actually so much better when it actually decides to work. It is. It very much is. And now you get to start accruing points so you can redeem things. I'm telling you, it's like one of my favorite parts. If I wasn't busy being, you know, being the one here playing the game, I would be redeeming them constantly. Like, I honestly love the redemptions that I set up. They're so good. Isn't what the name of a movie would what? Yeah, no, hold on. What are you talking about? Oh. He's talking about 28 Days Later. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I don't know. I just remember 28 Days being a thing. I don't know anything about no giant private parted zombies or anything like that. I don't know. I just know about that. I know of it. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing. We'll get rid of this and get rid of this. I saw someone make a video after it came out about the alpha zombies or whatever. Okay. I'm so uninclined to finish this conversation. Oh my gosh. Even if that's true, who thought of that and thought, like, who's having these ideas and thinking that they're good? Because that's just ridiculous. That's so unnecessary. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. Oh. I so immediately, like, I so immediately just don't, like, care about stuff like that. Because it is so unimportant to, like, even sit on. Like, you are never gonna meet, like, a lot. I bet you probably most of you will never meet each other ever in your whole lives. Immediate, just don't even pay attention to it. Anything that you don't like seeing, immediately just don't like it. Like, I did not even notice that. Like, I saw it, but, like, not enough to let it bother me. Aww. That was terrible. How did I not get up there? Whoa! I have never gone that high up before. Yeah, I'm not even gonna address it or anything. Those are things that I choose to immediately not bother me. It's so not worth it. The energy is so not worth it. The time, the effort, the energy, don't even. Like, seriously. That's, especially online, it is so much easier and so much better for your peace of mind and your mental health and your emotional health. If you see something online that you don't like, immediately pretend it never happened and, like, block it out, because because you're never going to meet that person, and there's a pretty high likelihood that you'll never change their mind, and it's so not worth being upset about it, because the energy it costs to be upset about it, or to let it bother you, or to let it get under your skin, that energy is so much better used on anything else. Anything else. I would much rather use that energy to do this, or talk to you guys about literally anything else, or plan another stream, or think about what I want to do later tonight. Like, that's what I would much rather do. You know, I don't spend... so if you can help it, absolutely don't pay attention to things like that. Like, as soon as somebody says something you don't like, especially on the internet, literally just do the same thing as you would like IRL, just walk away from it. On the internet, same thing, walk away from it, except in this case, just like block it out. Pretend it's not there, don't even look at it, choose to not let it bother you, because there's nothing you can do about it. Anyways.
Thank you, Silver. That was a very nice TED talk.
Yeah, you know what? You're welcome. It's what I'm here for. Very nice though. I'm glad that I'm glad somebody else voted for your banner. That's awesome. See, that's something you should be using your energy for.
Why did Ted get capitalized? You're very mad at Ted.
Yeah, that's what you should use your energy for, is focusing on that contest and, you know, appreciating that you have a nice art piece and they do not. Excuse me. Okay. Whoa, dude, calm down. To having gained a whole octave? Hey! Nice. Ow, that was rude. That's exciting. Get out of here, you nerd. Get out of here, you nerd. Down and up. That just reminds me of The Wild. Have you guys have ever seen that? That movie is kind of old. But if you ever see The Wild, it's so good. I have that thing where when I first wake up, my voice is way deeper and I was able to hit the octave down of the note I was able to hit in like February or earlier. That's awesome. You know what? I do that sometimes. Like this morning, I actually did that. This morning, I woke up and my voice was like definitely a little bit deeper feeling and like kind of raspy a little bit. And so I started singing a song that I in like a bass like octave, whatever, that I can normally sing, but I can't sing normally as good. And it was a lot of fun. Get out of here, you nerd. Come on now. You have a weird voice? What does that even mean? Why do you think your voice is weird? Only thing I know that you could be talking about is the robot, like, adopting a fox and a duck. What? Oh, I need to hurry up and get through here. Let me take a quick pause and get myself up to Mount Hylia here so I can get the doublet from this guy. Because I need to have that so I can go through the rest of this area. Some girl at a fair I went to said I sounded like I was 18. How do you sound like you're 18? That sounds like a pred thing to say, for sure. You sound like you're 18.
The last out, honestly, I'd take that as more of a compliment than saying you sound like 12, because that's what I usually get.
I just think that's so weird. Like, some people just have, like, there really is no reason, and people... I don't know why I thought I was gonna do anything else there. That was so dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. What am I doing? A lot of people ask me where my accent is from. You that is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. You know, it's not the same kind of thing. Well, this might be like a similar kind of thing, but I get asked if I'm mixed.
Silver, you didn't acknowledge my beautiful message.
Hang on. I have 30 seconds. I need to, okay, I need to focus though, and then I will. Yeah, but I get asked a lot if I'm mixed. I guess I've been told because of my facial structure and also because of my skin tone, I look like I'm mixed. I don't know how that works. But I'm not mixed. I'm actually very white. I am so Eastern European white, it's crazy. Maybe it's the wig. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. No, if anything, that's even more white. All right, come on. I need to get up here. What am I doing here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Brother. Brother. Bro. Bro. I don't care about scopes and pins, brother. Can I have the shirt, please? Thank you. Good Lord, have mercy. Can you stop talking to me? That'd be great. Okay. Awesome. Okay. I'm so jealous of my friend's other friend, skinny, better at art, knows how to draw. I'm not gonna say that. And they're confessing to their hopefully soon-to-be boyfriend this Friday. That's cute. No. She just said I had a deep voice. I know, it sounds strange on recordings. Yeah, most people think that their voice sounds strange on recordings. That is, it's not necessarily like everybody's voice does sound strange, but it is pretty normal that people feel like that. But I get it. How in tarnation? There's a freshman in my band that sounds like he should be a full-time office worker. What does that even mean? I swear my voice sounds deeper in recordings, so I listen to a recording of myself and I'm like, bro, who the F is that? That's cute. That's cool. Am I allowed to say... I'm not going to say that. Totally talking about the chicken. Yeah, well, I'm totally still not going to say it. Funny story, I may or may not have been half Russian, half English to troll people, and someone said, are you speaking Asian? Asian is absolutely not a language. Also, they don't speak English. What do you mean? So Asian is... you can have an Asian accent, but Asian is not a language. There's Korean, there's Mandarin, there's Chinese... There's a lot of different Asian languages, but Asian is not a language. You can have like an Asian accent, I suppose, but anyways. Pretty sure my main race is German or something. Yeah, which is just like really white. Vaguely related, but not really. We had to do... So, can I offer you... I'm going to still read this, and this isn't like a negative like poke or jab or anything. But I'm gonna offer you guys I'm gonna offer you guys a bit of vernacular that I really like to use. I like using sidebar. So if it's even marginally related or completely unrelated, I like to use the term sidebar. It's, I don't know why, but I think it's fun. You know, so instead of saying like vaguely related but not really, I love using sidebar. Yes, sidebar. It's just a lot of fun for me to use. But anyways, a history of your name. Think in middle school, and the website had a comment section. It was a bunch of grown adults saying everyone with my name is a stripper or illiterate. If I remember your name, and I'm not going to say it, if I remember your name, I've seen a lot of them recently, and I did not know that it was so commonplace. Like,
Silver good
but also,
cocking in.
Jesus Christ.
Was her name Rebecca?
Like, I don't know how I've seen so many, but it's only been since you've been here. It's spelled backwards. Gohan, hello, hello. Nice to see you're still here amongst the chaos, amidst all the wild. Or vaguely demonic. I could see the demonic for sure. But I don't unless I don't remember your name, because I might just not be remembering your name, but from like forever ago. It's got to be a weird convo not knowing my name.
My awesomeness is what you meant to say.
Amidst my awesomeness. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. No, it's fine. I'm not gonna. It's because I also don't. I'm also extremely awkward and I was gonna say insecure, but I'm not gonna say insecure. That's not the word I'm thinking of. But I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be wrong publicly. So I'd rather just sound like I know what I'm saying and then privately be wrong, because then I can be privately corrected. So I'll just leave it alone. But anyways. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, so yeah, evidently you can say that. I'm sure. I think a lot of things have been said. Actually, you know what? A lot of bad things have been said with TTS. Like, I don't know, any Point Crow video. TTS is criminal.
A lot of people pop in and say penis, also Point Crow is goated.
Both of those statements are true, by the way.
My favorite streamer to watch while planning a funeral for a family of 4.
Yes.
I love watching a Silver Wolf stream while I murder a family of 4, or whatever that guy said.
Yes. Very much. Yep. This is the... Yep. These are the things we talk about. Very nice. You guys are funny for that. That's awesome. Okay. There's a couple things I need to grab. I'm so dragging this out. I'm having so much more fun. If you're here for the content, if you're here for the Zelda, don't be. If you're here for the content and the rest of the fun, that's what we're here for. I rewatch those VODs on a regular basis.
Stream to watch while I beg Waldo to let me taste his skin.
There you go. There you go.
My favorite streamer to watch while sitting on a bench watching these two psychos murder a family of 4.
Now we're getting it. See, now we're getting it. That's awesome. That is fantastic. Yeah, we gotta have our own random stream thing. I guess for something it'll be licking Waldo. But it's gotta be posed like that. Alright, I don't remember what this is. I think this is... And I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. I guess I could have reloaded, but...
Favorite stream to watch while I propose to a silver bokoblin. At the campsite right by the old man's house. He's our officiant.
That wasn't bad. That was pretty good. I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. That was pretty good. Can we just go like this instead? Yeah, there we go. Hey, fire arrows. Okay, cool. I thought these were ice arrows. That was a lot more helpful. Come on. Come on. I just want you to regen a little bit more. Maybe not. That's fine. Yep, I'll take that. Because now we gotta go all the way back around and then drop down there and get underneath the waterfall here. I just want to have decent enough stuff to help us not die while in the middle of everything else. La 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 la.
Favorite streamer to watch while getting groomed by the person who said I sounded 18.
Yeah, no, that's criminal. That is, that's good. That's, you know what? I'll let you have that one too. I'll let you have that one. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if we can top that one actually. That's rough, dude. Terrible. Nice, I'll take the bow. Getting your hair dyed on the 18th. Hey, my birthday's on the 17th. My son's is on the 25th.
Someone commented on the banner post that the first one fits the academy more like bro, it's a stack of papers on a brown background. You're telling me I could have done less work and won?
Fits the academy? What in the French toast? Yeah, okay. Whatever. I'm gonna ignore this choo-choo. Because I'm not fighting. All I have is I have 5 ice arrows, and there are more than 5 ice choo-choos over here, and I'm not doing all that. Tomorrow we will have tomorrow we're gonna go to the Coliseum, and we're gonna get a whole bunch of elemental weapons just to start with.
Nature took me the longest of the entire forking banner, and you're telling me I should have just slapped some student ideas on some brown and called it a day.
Yeah.
You would unironically say, oh my goody goody gumdrops.
Hey, listen.
Heaven
I might.
forbid that dragons want to like fly outside or some shit, not like they have wings.
Yeah, no, not at all. Not at all. They would never want to do something so remedial, like fly around outside. Yeah. That was rude. I'm dyeing my front pieces red. Ooh, that's gonna look super cool, actually. Nice. That's awesome. Someone taped a banana to a wall and got $1 million for it. Anything is art. Yeah, no, literally. Yeah. Jonk, you're getting yours done on the 11th. That's awesome. Look at that. We're doing all the hair stuff. Why aren't you doing blue again? Because I've had blue in my hair for the past like 3 years. I'm tired of it. Working a bit. What did you miss? We're talking about hair and what we're doing with our hair, and coming up with different Point Crow style TTS messages to say. Like corrupting, you know, your favorite streamer to watch while you're corrupting the souls of starving children or something like that. That's actually, yo, that's right off the dome, and that's pretty freaking good. That was really good. Like, yo, if we don't capitalize on that.
My favorite stream to watch while I rage about a rigged banner contest.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. True. There's no way I missed that. I had rainbow in my hair for years, and the only style I regret is cornrows.
Favorite
Yo.
streamer to watch while eating a Big Mac in front of starving African children.
That's terrible. Yo, am I okay? Like, what is going on here? Hello? Like, why did that have to happen like that? That was ridiculous. That was so dumb. Oh, because I was supposed to do it the other way. That's why. I was supposed to jump off the front, like, ramp area. It's a front hop, not a run jump. Well, square first wind bombs have to be a run jump. But I was doing it from the wrong spot, that's why. On the Switch 2, yes they do. I'm telling you right now, on the Switch 2, yes they do. I know because I've tried it 100 million times. Yes, they do. It is way different. No offense, but it itches and I can't touch it, and it doesn't look good on my butt on me, but it looks hella sexy on my ex. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Not touching it? What? Oh. Cornrows. Gotcha. I did that once, though. I had those in. I used to have cornrows when I did construction. It was not a good idea. It was not a smart idea. I should not have done it. But I didn't have to shower for... I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't have to wash my hair for a while. I did shower. I still showered. I just didn't wash my hair. And then when I took it out, like 3 weeks later, it was still... like, it still felt pretty healthy and clean. Discord mod, yeah, no, literally.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh no. New redemption? Hey Silver, did you take a shower today? When's the last time you took a shower? I'll never live it down. I should be able to just jump from here. Yeah, there we go. All right, come here. Come here. Let's fight about it. Nice. Wait, give me this other one. Give me the other one. Come here. Come here. Come down here. Come here. Yep, come down here. There you go. Yep, there you go. Yep, I'll take that. Thank you very much. And there we go. Easy enough. Back from the war, this felt like an hour. Well, you know what? Good for player 5 then, but I don't care. Respectfully, I do not care what he's able to do. Because I know what I'm able to do, and at least from my own experience, I can't do it. And I'm not going to keep trying. I'm not going to keep putting effort into something that I know that I can't do. But good for him. I got cheese ads, no regret. Even when I'm lactose intolerant, I have no regrets. Yeah, well, same. Cheese is too good. Ooh, you guys think I can make it from there? Let's see if we can make it all the way down. Oh, yeah. Nice. Amazing. Yeah, people know that vaping is bad. That doesn't stop them from vaping. They're still gonna do it. You spend so much money on trying to tell people that vaping is bad, but literally nobody's gonna stop doing it. It is a conscious choice that you have to make. And, you know... a lot of people can't make it. I keep getting the one with the statue animals, like taxidermy. 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 Okay, I think that's all the things that I need here. Let's go get our paraglider and wrap this up for the day. Goodness gracious. I should have been done like 45 minutes ago, I swear. So much chatter, and I get so wrapped up in talking to you guys. It's fun. You guys know that once we start Hyrule Champions or any of the other games, it's gonna take like a freaking year to get through. Like we're gonna be playing all 4 of those games. Taxa Jeremy is hilarious. We're gonna be playing all 4 of those games for a freaking year. I don't have the paraglider. I can't do that. I don't have the paraglider yet. I got excited. La 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 la. That was embarrassing. I don't know what you're talking about. That was horrendous.
How embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That. Very much. No, we are not doing a no paraglider run. Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. That would be terrible. Are you secretly a masochist? No, I just don't currently have it. I am not doing... Honestly, probably could do a no paraglider run. Because I don't think I have to use it that much. You know, like that's the only exception would be like I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the Divine Beast stuff though. So that would be interesting. We'd have to figure out how to do all that, and we definitely wouldn't be able to do Meadow at all. So, but totally possible. All right, here we are, back at the Temple of Time. Should we do an ASMR run? Or not run, but like just an ASMR playthrough. Like it wouldn't even be considered a challenge. We just, it's just like next time on Silver Wolf stream, full masochist. No, you don't want to do.
I'm thinking I'm back.
You don't want to do an ASMR? Shy, what's wrong with ASMR? Let's get stamina. I'm hurt, Cha-Cha. How dare. No food, no clothes. We already did that. We had to do, You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I don't want to listen to a grown man whispering in my ear all stream. I drink bottled water. I'm better than you. Actually, you're not. Bottled water is actually less healthy for you than drinking unfiltered water. So, actually. Also, hello, Apple. Hello, Bacon. I drink fridge water. Ugh, gross. I drink it straight out the tap. I eat bottled water. Yeah. I drink it straight from the teat. And if you're wondering where the teat of the water is, well, wouldn't you like to know? I drink it straight out of the hose.
Well
done. Now I'm imagining water. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, you guys can read it. That's hilarious. That is so funny. All right, let's grab ourselves a nice... Yeah, there we go. Now we actually have a bow that's worth something. We can get rid of these. There we go. Mother Earth breastfeeding us water. I'm thinking more like, I'm thinking water straight from the teat is probably more like, I don't know, standing outside and just letting the sky pour on you or something. I don't even know how to say that properly. That sounds so gross. Oh my god. Okay, anyways. Good lord. A cloud. No. No. Second place by 1 frame. That's pretty freaking sweet. Nice. Very cool. Very good job. That is awesome. We'll play that one here in a minute. Let's play Baby Doll while we're hanging out here for a minute. Okay. Anyways. Ugh, that's all I got for today. Goodness gracious. Hey, so, God. So, yeah, I'm happy that it works too. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay, so we're done with this. We're done with the plateau. So, got that out of the way. So starting tomorrow, we'll have, I'll have a,
welcome to the stream.
Mirasai. Mira, hello, welcome in. A little bit, but I like to say that nobody's ever late. You're just showing up at the time that you are showing up, and that's okay. We still welcome you, and I appreciate you being here. So what we got going on is nah, she late. 50 laps. Oh my gosh. But anyways, so starting tomorrow, we'll have the object map pulled up for different elemental weapons that we've got to go and collect, and the radiant shields. Obviously, we'll collect those when we go through Gerudo. But our first stop right off the plateau is going to be at the Colosseum, and we have to use regular weapons to take those enemies out, which is wild, because they all have elemental weapons, so that's going to be an interesting fight, I guess. No, it's totally fine. You are totally fine. Yeah, I everybody has their own life and has their own stuff going on. I'm never gonna give anybody any crap, any actual like real crap for being late or whatever, you know. I'm just glad that any of you guys show up, and I appreciate those of you that are here. And even if you show up right as I'm ending, that's totally okay. I'm just glad that you're here, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you being able to take the time out of your day to at least come in and check in and say hi and all of that. So what we were doing was just getting through episode 0 of our current new challenge. We're just doing region elements. So each of the Divine Beast regions, we will be using the elements, the weapon elements that are, you know, used in those regions. So in Lanayru, where we, you know, go through the Zora's Domain, we'll be using ice weapons and shock weapons because both of those are used by the enemies in that area. In Tabantha for Vamedo, we'll be using ice. Fire in Eldin for Rudanya, and then in Gerudo, we'll be using shock weapons for Naboris. So because my boss can eat it. Well, yeah, I'm ending it a little bit earlier though tonight because because episode 0 of all of our challenges is just about getting off the plateau and kind of getting a nice precedence for how the entire challenge is going to go. And it's a lot easier to kind of sit here and kind of talk to you guys, chat with you guys, go over the rules. That way, you know, everybody kind of has a good idea of how the challenge is going to go, and then we can go from there. So anyways, I appreciate all of you for being here at whatever time that you showed up. Doesn't matter. I just appreciate that you're all here. So your boss can eat what? It. Exactly. yeah, so tomorrow we'll start in the Coliseum. We may have to get a few more weapons before we get over to the Coliseum, just so we can take out some of those enemies, because I believe they are like immediately black variant, which means they're gonna have pretty high health. But I also don't know entirely. I don't think we have, because we don't start gaining world experience until we get a little bit further. So it may be something like, there is a Lionel over there. It may be a situation where we go in there and just start collecting like regular weapons and shields, because that may be what they have right off the plateau. Which also means we're going to have to go back to the Shrine of Resurrection and activate the day-night cycle, because we don't currently have that activated. So we may have to go to the Shrine of Resurrection and get that activated so that we can actually have a day-night cycle, so we can have things like blood moons, so that we can go back later and hopefully get a blood moon before the end of the challenge and be able to get some more elemental weapons more easily. Instead of having to travel to get, one or two, we'll be able to go to the Coliseum and get, 3 of each variant plus whatever the Lionel is using. So that is how we will have to do that, I think. But again, I'll have a good idea of what we're looking for and how we're gonna, like, what weapons we're gonna be able to get by tomorrow, because I'll have the object map pulled up right next to me. So we'll be able to I'll be able to look at that and know where generally I need to go. We're not going to do a whole bunch of like tower hunting and all that stuff. I meant to end stream like an hour ago. But if you guys know me at all, I get distracted and I like chatting with you guys. It's always fun to kind of be a part of a little bit of chaos, a little bit of disarray, and a little bit of just regular chatter. It's always great. So it's another reason why it's another reason I do these episode zeros. I do episode 0 of all these different challenges so that I can chat with you guys and focus more on that instead of focusing so heavily on the challenge that we're doing. And we can kind of get into the new challenge, and it's a great, having episode 0 at the start of the stream week is a great way to like move into streams for the week, and kind of set us up for the rest of the week. So I'm looking forward to that. Apple, yes, what is your question? You don't need to unfollow and follow to get my attention. You do have my attention. I'm just in the middle of talking. What's up? What is your question? What kind of question is that? The Avatar. When did I say I was the Avatar? Oh, because I'm talking about the elements. You're funny. Very good. Yes. Well. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have things like wind weapons. I guess we kind of do. We have ice, we have shock, we have fire, and then there are things like the Rito weapons that are like named. They have like the feathered spear, the feathered edge, but like those aren't really. Yeah, we have like the Korok leaf, but we're not getting that specific about it. Those aren't elements, and they aren't technically elements, and they don't really count. Remind me if I'm saying this wrong. It's is it Mira or Miera? I don't remember how it was that you say your name. I want to make sure that I'm saying it right, because I keep saying Mira. I told you, the element of surprise and destruction, bombs. Mira, got it. We're not using bombs. There's no region that uses bombs, Mango. There's no region that uses bombs to attack. Like, every region has bombs. So we're definitely not using bombs. And besides, our only options would be bomb arrows and then our rune bombs, and that doesn't really work either. In our language, Mira means princess. Is that true? That's cute. What is your language? Mint mango. Yeah, it is mint mango. Yep. Anyways, I don't think I have anything else for you guys. I think that's kind of it. I want to make sure that I don't forget anything. I have been having some I've been having some. Oh, you mean Arabic? Oh, most Malaysian names are Arabic. Oh, I didn't know that. Huh. Very cool. I did not know that. Well, very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right. They use bomb-filled cannons. We're still not doing that. We're still not using bombs. That's still, like, that would be... I would say we could use them in Eldin. Obviously, we can't use bomb arrows in Eldin. We can use regular bombs in Eldin, but that's it. Like, our rune bombs in Eldin, but that's it. So, anyways, yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. So I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I'm gonna play a couple of using bomb arrows in Goron. Yeah, in Eldin is suicide. Very bad. Very, very bad. I'm gonna play a couple of songs. I'm gonna go to my offline screen. I think this will probably be the last time I do this specifically. But the last handful of streams, I think all of last week and maybe the end of the week before, I was promoting my girlfriend's new song. It's called Habits, and I will put her TikTok handle in the chat so you guys can, if anybody now or later decides to go and check it out, you can go check out her page. I'm trying to encourage her to, because she's a smaller artist, to kind of upload snippets of her music, you know, so to kind of like excite people to check out her stuff. But she's I don't know, she wants to do things kind of her way, so I'm trying not to push it too much. I want her to be able to have people that get really excited about her music, because she does make some really cool music, and it'd be awesome if more people checked it out. Of course, don't feel obligated to do so. I don't want you to feel like you have to. You know, it's being a genuine fan of something is better than feeling like you have to be a forced fan of something. So, anyways, so I'm gonna go to my offline screen and play Habits, and then I'll play Rainy Days after that. I honestly just love Rainy Days. It's another song that she made. I just really like it. You know, it's like 2.5 minutes of song, and then like 2.5 minutes of just really cool instrumental. And it's just like, it's one of my favorite songs by her. I kind of like all of her songs. I don't necessarily have like a favorite, but it is one of my most favorite right now. But anyways, let me get her handle real quick here. Right now she does not have an artist name that she goes by other than R. And you'll see that on her page. But again, they're just like little things that I'm like working with her to kind of do more of. Let me get this in here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. That should be it. Hold on, I'm working on it. Golly. Anyways, okay. That is her TikTok handle. Anywho, so I'm gonna get out of here. So her TikTok handle will still be there on. Let me put it on in YouTube as well, because no, come on. All right, come on now. Apparently, I don't know how to do anything with technology. Yeah, there we go. Familiar? Familiar how? Probably because I've talked about it before. I talk about it all the time. Anyway, so there's that. I'm gonna play it now. I've been not playing anything because I don't want to talk over it. Because I want to be able to actually like play the whole song so you guys can hear it. So anyways, I appreciate you being here. Whenever you decide to, or whenever you're able to be here, I appreciate everybody who does come in and hang out and say hi and spend time and be a part of the chatter. I appreciate all of you. So I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll be back then and get crack-a-lackin' on this wonderful new, I guess, avatar. Should we call it that? We'll call it the Avatar Challenge. Something like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys then. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Or I guess those of you not in the US or watching this some other time in the day, I hope you have a great rest of your day as well.
For your approval, all these girls so pretty. Wish I was like that. In this world, I'm nobody. Want to be like that. You are the worst of my habits. It's a bad time. Timing's on. But if I could change myself for anyone, then you'd be the one. Oh, the self-image issues that never seem to heal. When I'm looking at you, it's something so surreal. All these girls so pretty. Wish I was like that. In this world, I'm nobody. Want to be like that. You are the worst of my habits. It's a bad time. The timing's on. But if I could change myself for anyone, then you'd be the one. Then you'd be the we don't mean I want you, but I don't want us. A memory we can't get rid of. I've had so much to let you know now. So I say, come back tomorrow and I'll tell you how I feel. Say you'll still be there when the morning comes and the sky is clear. I don't need no rainy days. It's been raining enough on me, babe. I don't need no rainy days. You can save them for some other day. I don't need no rainy days. I don't need no $100 million in the closet, and I'm in a race for time. It won't stop, I can't see it cause it's coming up from behind. And I'm never home when they knock, never home when they knock. I can feel it when you creep on me in the whip, double clutch in the block. I've been up to something. Oh, I've been up to something. Say I've been waiting on you, I just wanna love you when you're coming home. I'm up to something. Oh, I've been up to something. I said I can love you right now. I'm up to something. I don't need no rainy days. It's been raining enough on me, babe. I don't need no rainy days. You can save it for some other day. I don't need no rainy days.